Sierra Leone. Why are you coming at this time?
This is my home. I don't have a time to come. I've been away for about 6 months, and this is just one of so many visits until I complete my studies.
Okay, you're coming at a time when so many people think so many things about the Ebola outbreak, the issues with the mining sector and the economy. What's your assessment of the country generally? You contested in the 2012 election and almost became the president.
Well, I want to go around and say thank you to local authorities, everybody that's been involved in the fight against Ebola. I was here twice during the Ebola episode, and for me that is very important. In terms of assessing what is happening, I think I've been away for a very long time. We have to take my time to know, to take stock of what has happened, and I will be briefed accordingly by my advisors on the ground, so I wouldn't make a statement about that.
Okay, you were welcome early this morning by hundreds of people, your supporters. They've been here since yesterday. Most of them this early morning were dancing and jubilating. As someone who wants to lead this country, are you surprised at such a welcome, especially at this time?
No, not at all. If you remember very well, from 2012, I've had overwhelming support from the grassroots, people who are dedicated to this cause, and I wasn't surprised at all. It only reminds me that I have a daunting task. How do we lift all of these people out of poverty? How do we help them? And that is what goes through my mind when I see all of them come out at night. They've waited here for hours just to see me come and to welcome me. So I am not surprised. I'm only challenged by the fact that these people, all of them, are supporting me, and I need to deliver.
You've been away from home, but I suppose you've been following issues as well. Several times we've been seeing your media team sharing out press releases on issues happening, politics and governance. You know, what do you think is the current problem with Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone in terms of governance and, you know, as you said, and taking people out of poverty?
Well, that's a very complex question, and there are so many dimensions to that, and I wouldn't want to dwell on that at this moment. But like you said, we all accept that Sierra Leone, as one of the countries that have been plagued by the Ebola virus, definitely has a lot of problems, and that is why we have a pathway to getting out of this, and that is why I have presented myself before, and that is why I will present myself again by the grace of God in the next coming election.
Okay, you come in now, and what are some of the specifics that you'll be engaging in as a politician, as well someone who wants to lead this country?
I have a family here. I have to see them. I have to make sure they're okay. I have a political family, and I have the country also. They have, like I said earlier, we've had serious problems, the most recent of which was the flood. I have to go to these centers where I'm told people have been camping for the moment. I want to go around, like I said earlier, to Kailan, which was at one point the epicenter of the whole Ebola fight, and to other parts in the north that I've not been able to visit. I just want to go around and say thank you, one, to the government, two, to local authorities, and everybody that has been involved in the fight against Ebola.
Several times when you come here, I remember the last time you met with His Excellency the President. Are you looking forward to that?
I certainly will want to meet him again, and I will make the effort to see him. We have very important issues concerning the nation, and I think I have he can pick on my mind, and I'm willing to talk to him on issues, especially those pertaining to national security, some of the issues, burning issues about development. I think we should share knowledge. No one has monopoly over information or knowledge, and the more we can induce national cohesion and make sure it works for the good of our people, I think the better for us.
For the SLPP to win, and perhaps for you to become leader of the party or president of this country, it is believed there must be unity within your party. As someone that is aspiring for the leadership of the party, so many things are going on within the party. What are your plans in bringing people together within the party?
I will meet the national executive of the party to get a full briefing on what has transpired, apart from what I've had, to know exactly how we can go about to devise methods of dealing with the problems we are faced with within the party. I don't want to prescribe now, it's too early. I think it's better for me to talk to the national executive, after which I think we can consult together and find a way out of this. We are not the only party. It is tough when you're in opposition, and I think some of the problems really we can find a way out of them.
Yes. You seem to be very much popular within the party, especially people say the grassroots. Should they be hopeful of a united opposition which you come at this time?
Well, at this juncture, we have other people who are interested in the leadership of the party. Of course, that itself is the source of the problem. For me, that's the major source of the problem. But like I've said, I don't want to make any prescription at the moment. But I think that we have some other peripheral issues. And once those are resolved, we can have a flagger elected through a very democratic process, one that is above board. We will definitely have this, because we would have had one person elected by procedures established by the constitution of our party, and any other person dissenting from the collective views of the majority, we definitely not be working in the interest of the party.
Okay, let's close on this. You know, your aspiration. You contested in the 2012 elections, and you want to go again for the next election. On what are you basing your plans, your aspiration, and wanting to be president of Sierra Leone?
Well, you know, I've led this country before at a very difficult moment in the history of this country. I would call it a defining moment, a time when we could have actually thrown, by simple mistakes, or just selfishness, thrown the whole country into flames. But at a very tender age, I was able to make decisions that were in favor of the people of this country. I think with that history and with the advantage of hindsight, I will led this country at a very difficult moment, that is during the war time. I should be able to do better this time around. I've had time to reflect. I've looked at Sierra Leone from outside. I've been involved for the past 10 years in the politics of this country, within the country. So I think there's a lot I can bring to the table. I've viewed the problems, and I have my own prescriptions. And I also have a very good team that will help me to find solutions that we bring solutions to some of the perennial problems that we've been facing as a country.
Okay, finally, your message to members of your party and Sierra Leoneans.
Good morning, Sierra Leone. I'm back, and I will engage with everybody within the party and in the country.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.